Are you being busy or are you being productive? You know, there's a difference between the two, and so many times we want to confuse the two. We think that if we're being busy, we're being productive. And sometimes, truly, if you're productive, you are very busy. Yesterday I talked about the productivity improvement matrix, showed you an example. And so if you want to know what that's all about, go back and look at yesterday. But a lot of people confuse being busy with being productive. And they spend their time daily, it seems, spinning their wheels, and they get home at the end of the day and they feel like they were really, really, really busy during the day. But then when you stop and think about it, it's like, what did I even accomplish? What did I get done? And when you look at your productivity level, it's hard to see where that falls and how productive you really were. Man, I was really busy today, but I didn't do anything. And we confuse busy with being productive, and it takes away from getting things done. It takes away from accomplishing the goals that we set out for the day. You got your to-do list, and you got a lot of stuff. You did a lot of stuff today, but you didn't scratch anything off the list because you were so busy, attending to fires and crisis, which is quadrant 1 from yesterday. You need to go look at yesterday's video. So I want to talk today a little bit about how to know the difference between being busy and being productive. First, if you are busy, you always find more and more and more to do. You keep adding on to your list. When you make your list, if you make one, you just keep adding things. Oh, I got to do this, and I got to do this, and I got to get that done, got to get that done. And busy people want more into their life. They want to keep adding on. They want to keep piling on more and more and more, because if I'm busy, I'm getting a lot done, I'm productive. It's not really true. If you're productive, in order to be productive, you need to reduce your to-do list by about half. Go through and scratch off all of the non-important stuff. Okay? Go to yesterday's video and look at quadrants 3 and 4, not important. Scratch those all off your list. You might find some time later to do them, but you don't need to get them done. Productive people think less is more because they're able to focus more of their time on the really important things. Quadrant 2 from yesterday. You really need to go look at yesterday's video. They have more time to work on less things, the important things, and get them done. They only work on what's important. A busy person works on everything because in their mind, that's being productive, but then they don't get anything done. So if you really want to be productive, don't add to your list. Cut it in half and figure out what's really important that needs to be done today or this week and work on that. Second, busy people want to do everything. Every task that's out there, everything that needs to be done, they want to do everything. It's like adding more to their list. They want to do everything. And, even all of the mundane things, they think they got to get them done. And partially busy people do that because in their mind, that's where their productivity level falls. And if I can do all of these little non-important things, it makes me feel like I'm getting a lot done. When at the end of the day, you wonder what you really accomplished. Busy people want to just add and add and add and do everything there is. To be productive, you only need to focus on the urgent things and the important things. Okay, yesterday's video, quadrants 1 and 2. Productive people only focus on what's urgent. What do I have to get done right now? What's the crisis of the moment that needs to be dealt with? Then I can move to the important stuff. Or they say, what's really important to be done today so that I can get it done today, and I will have accomplished a big thing if I get this important thing done today. The mundane stuff, the routine stuff, let it go. Let somebody else do it. Find another time, but don't focus on it. 3, busy people are distracted all the time. That's kind of how they stay busy in their mind. They're always distracted. They're distracted by their phone. They're distracted by email. They're distracted by interruptions. They're distracted by, I don't know, every shiny object that pops up. It's like, oh, that's cool. Let me go do that. Or, oh, hey, can I help you with that project? Let me come and help you do that. And they're just distracted by everything that goes on around them instead of focusing on what needs to be done. A productive person has a system. They have a system to get done the important things, but they have a system to do the mundane things, like checking your email. A productive person will schedule in their schedule a portion of time during their day to check their email and to deal with it. When that time is done, they close it and they go back to working on what's important. They're not always being interrupted by what's coming next, text messages and emails. They shut all that off and they schedule their time. They have a system to handle all of that. Fourth, busy people. They like to multitask. Now, we think multitasking is a good thing because, oh, look how much I'm getting done. I'm doing all of this all at the same time. You know, if you went to the doctor and, you're going to have surgery, do you really want your doctor checking his email and texting on his phone and maybe FaceTiming his grandkids while he's working on your insides, cutting you up? I don't think so. Busy people think that multitasking is being productive. Multitasking is taking away their energy. Multitasking is causing them to not be able to focus. Multitasking is causing them to not put their best effort into their work. Multitasking is causing them to miss all the finer points and to create a lesser product. Productive people, focus. Focus on the task at hand, put all the other aside, turn their phone off, turn their email off, and focus on what needs to get done until they get it done. And then, as I mentioned before, they go back and schedule their time to check their email, to deal with text messages, because just because you get a text message does not mean you have to respond. It's like when the phone rings. Just because the phone rings does not mean you have to answer it. Now, the beauty of our cell phones is the important people in our life, we have their name in there, and so we know when they call. And so, if it's an important call that you're waiting on or you know what it's about, you should take it. But most of them are not important. They can wait. Productive people focus on the task at hand and the goal that they're working on, and all of the peripheral stuff and the mundane stuff, they schedule to do it later. Fifth, busy people like to spread their attention around to a lot of people and make sure everybody knows what they're doing and everybody sees what's going on, and they like to talk to this person and that person and help them with this and help them with that. And they think they're being productive by sharing their knowledge, sharing their time and their skills with everybody, but they get nothing done. They come back to their work and they go, oh, wow, I was helping everybody else, but I got nothing done today. Feels good to help everybody else, but I got nothing done today. Productive people, they work on the one important, meaningful goal in front of them right now. And, you can work on several goals in a day, but productive people schedule it. So this morning for 3 hours, I'm going to work on this project, this goal, to get me another step closer down the road. So by the end of the week, I've got it done. Whereas a busy person will go and help everybody else, and their attention is spread around everywhere else, that they get to Friday and they got to have this project done, and now they got to slam it out. And they don't end up with a really good product. Productive people focus on one important, meaningful goal at a time. So their attention is focused on that one thing, and they know where they're going, and they can give their best effort to that one thing. Sixth, busy people tend to be workaholics because they never get anything done. They think if they can spend more time, they're being productive, but they're not. They're just busy. they're workaholics. Or they get to the end of the week and they didn't get the project done, so now they got to work late into the night on a Friday night, or maybe they do it on a Thursday night because they know Friday it's due. And so they become these workaholics because they never have a system. They never focus on what's important in order to get it done. Productive people know the value of taking a break. So if you have a system to schedule your day, to schedule your week, you have a system to work on what's important, you put all the mundane stuff off to the side and you focus on what's important, then you're able to schedule in your time breaks during the day, because you know what? Your brain needs rest. Your brain needs a break. Have you ever worked through the night late and you're just exhausted mentally? It's because, your brain needs a break. And so productive people know that because their brain needs a break, needs a rest, that they're going to schedule that in their schedule and not be this workaholic. A workaholic is somebody who's trying to get everything done because they don't have a plan. They don't have a system. They may fool you into think they're being busy and productive because they work all the time and they work so hard and burn the midnight oil or whatever. But a truly productive person is somebody who has a plan, somebody who has a system, somebody who has a process, somebody who schedules their time, and somebody who schedules a break. The best thing you can do is walk out of your office, go take a break, take a walk. I like to go walk through the greenhouse on our campus, through the orchard. Just go out into nature and take a walk for a few minutes. Clears my head, and I can get back to it. Being productive isn't seeing how much you can get done or how much you can do. That's not being productive. Being productive is focusing on a few important tasks so that you can complete them for the bigger goal, for the bigger benefit. Busy doesn't get you anywhere. Productive gets you results. Busy is just busy work. Busy may make you feel good. Busy may make you look good to others until they really figure out that you don't get anything done until last minute anyway. Being productive gets you the results that you need. You have a better finished product. You have more time on your hands. You're less stressed. And you can actually, at the end of the day, help more people because you have a system and you have a plan. So stop being busy. Stop trying to get everything done. Stop trying to spread your time. Create a plan, create a schedule, create a to-do list that focuses on what's important and what's urgent. Go back to yesterday's video and look for quadrants 1 and 2, and you'll understand urgent and important. And when you do that, and when you schedule your day and your week that way, you will find out how productive you really can be. And you'll get the results that you're looking for. I'm Mark Schinner, coming to you inside today because it's really, really windy out today. I hope you have a great day. This is your Sunday strategy. Be productive. Don't be busy. I'm Mark Schinner. I'll talk to you tomorrow.